All right, viewers, getting some more breaking updates coming in. Job seekers staging protest in Kolkata against Mamata Banerjee. Visuals coming there on your screen where we can see high voltage protests taking place in Kolkata. Job seekers staging protest. All right, Kishore is joining me live from our Republic Bangla newsroom. Kishore, take our viewers through what they're seeing on the screen. These are exclusive images of the protest for fair recruitment.
They are demanding one thing. They are demanding fair recruitment. They are demanding jobs here in Kolkata. As we have seen that this has become a trend all over West Bengal and in Kolkata, that job seekers who have been unemployed since last many years are now protesting their hearts out on the streets of Kolkata because they now need jobs. It has been years that because of corruption, because of unfair recruitment process, they did not get their jobs. And now these protesters, primary teacher recruitment, they are protesting to get jobs in different primary schools because they have appeared for the exams, they have appeared for different kind of interviews, but still now they did not get jobs. And now they are on the streets of Kolkata. This is Exide Crossing. This is just near Ravindra Sadan metro station, a very important location in the city, one of the most important and busiest metro stations. And there we can see job seekers protesting and police detaining the job seekers, and many of them are being taken away in prison vans. One protester is especially injured. We can see blood coming out of his forehead, and that's what the visuals coming live for our viewers. Visuals coming live for our viewers, and what we are seeing is that the job seekers are directly demanding jobs and they are on the streets of Kolkata. However, the police is detaining many of these job seekers, many of these protesters. Many of them are being taken away in prison vans, and one of the job seekers, one of the protesters is injured and blood oozing out of his forehead, but they are still demanding a fair recruitment in all the recruitment boards. Especially these are the job seekers in 2014 primary teachers recruitment board. Therefore they appeared for exams, they appeared for interviews, but they never got their job, they never got their recruitment, they never got their letter of recruitment. Therefore they are on the streets, they are demanding jobs and they are demanding a fair recruitment on the streets of Kolkata. And directly police has been trying to detain other job seekers as well when they have protested. And now we see in Exide More in Ravindra Sadan metro station, just in front of that area, these job seekers are now being detained by the police. That's what we are seeing, live visuals.
Right, and Kishore, this is a mega showdown we're seeing. We're seeing in West Bengal back-to-back protests. Students seeking employment in nursing and health departments of West Bengal. They see a massive protest just a short while back. So we are seeing a lot of anger right now against the Mamata Banerjee government. Kishore.
Well, exactly. Mamata Banerjee's government, we saw previously, was connected to various scams, including the minister who himself was looking over the education department, the higher education minister, Partho Chatterjee. He's behind bars now, and he's in the jails now, and interrogation is all going on. And Partho Chatterjee's close aide, Orpita Mukherjee, has been also interrogated by the police. She's also in jail, and we have seen how a huge amount of money was recovered, and all these scams directly is connected to all these job scams, all these recruitment board scams. And these students, these job seekers, these future teachers are demanding that now it is high time that they get their jobs. Now it is high time that a fair recruitment process is being put in place. They are demanding that whoever has been appearing for exams, whoever has been appearing for interviews, they should should be now getting their recruitment letters. They should be now being called for interviews of their jobs. And this is 2014 job seekers, primary job seekers. They have appeared for their 2014 primary job teachers job exams, but still they have not got their jobs. And who got their jobs? As you rightly pointed out, the people who paid bribes, the people who were connected to the ministers, the people who were close to the ruling party, they got their jobs. However, all these common students, common job seekers, they are still out in the street, they are still without jobs, they are still jobless, and they are still fighting for their rights, for the jobs they want, and they are demanding their jobs on the streets of Kolkata. However, the whole protest turned violent when the police started detaining them using force, and one of them is gravely injured that we can see on screen, and many of them are being detained and taken away in prison vans. So discontent again, Mamata Banerjee government. Directly we can see on screens for our visuals, live visuals from Kolkata, dramatic protest against the government, demanding jobs here in Kolkata, education department here in West Bengal, which is deeply rooted in scams since last few years, and now it is high time that they get their jobs. That is what they are demanding. Back to the studio.
Right. And Kishore, it's very important to tell our viewers as well, if you could also tell our viewers more on this. Former State Primary Education Board Chairman Manik Bhattacharya was arrested by the ED on October 11th in connection with the alleged irregularities in the recruitment process of primary teachers in the state. So we are seeing back-to-back arrests. We are seeing that as well. Questioning is happening, but the question is, and if you could tell our viewers that, why has there been no action on it yet, Kishore, when it comes to the protesters' demands being met, and also when it comes to jobs and employment opportunities?
Well, Shivangi, extremely correctly put. Manik Bhattacharya, Partho Chatterjee, Orpita Mukherjee, Kalyanmoy Ganguly, Paresh Adhikari, several names, and all of them either ministers in the Trinamool Congress government or are in very high officials. Most of them are behind jail, behind bars in jails, and being interrogated by the different agencies like ED, CBI. All these agencies are interrogating them in connection to job scams, recruitment scams. There were ineligible candidates who did not even appear for the exams, but they got their jobs. But see these job seekers, but see these protesters. This is for our viewers. This is in the streets of Kolkata. These protesters, these job seekers, they have been on the streets since last 5-6 years and even more. They are demanding that they have appeared for the exams, they have applied for these jobs, they're eligible for these jobs. However, they did not get their jobs. They are out on the streets. Sometimes they are they are fasting, demanding their jobs. Sometimes they are lying on the streets. Sometimes they are knocking on the doors of the ministers, but nothing out of it yet. Partho Chatterjee behind jail, education minister, for taking bribe and money and in these scams which denied practically jobs to millions of eligible candidates, lakhs of eligible candidates, and now finally the job seekers are on the roads demanding their rights, demanding their jobs. However, the police is using all means to stop all these protests. The police is using all means in order to reduce these protests all over the city and the state, and they are using force at one hand. They are detaining these students, detaining these job seekers, they're taking them away in the prison vans, they're trying to detain all these protesters, and maybe later on they're leaving them. But for now, the prime aim of the police is to remove these job seekers and protesters from all these locations where they are protesting, and therefore subduing the voice of these protesters and subduing their demand for jobs. Therefore, Trinamool Congress government, the Mamata Banerjee government, at one hand deeply rooted in corruption, in different allegations. We have seen the allegation of Partho Chatterjee where he was arrested, and now we see that these job seekers who are protesting being subdued by the police department in order to remove them from all these locations. They were protesting in a very important location near Robindra Sadan, which is in the heart of the city of Calcutta.
Hold on for a second. Stay with us. You're getting us all the updates. I'm being joined by Priyanka Tibrewal. BJP leader on the phone line. Thank you for joining us. What is your first reaction coming in? Lot of anger on the roads of Kolkata, protest over corruption in Bengal recruitment.
See, a shameless, bankrupt government who is responsible for this bankruptcy by themselves because they have looted the people here, the leaders of this government, the ministers of this government are involved in various scams. They have also looted money from these students and these job seekers who had passed the exam. They had cleared the interview, but jobs were not given to them. Rather, it was given to those who paid money. And now when they are claiming to get back their jobs, they are being arrested by the police. They are being tortured by the police administration on the behest of this government, because this government wants to show a picture that everything is spick and span here and there is no problem in West Bengal. But it is vice versa. Nothing is at its place. Complete, administration is a failure here. No law and order situation. And this government, how blatantly they are, coming in front of people and saying that we are the best government.
Right. And Priyanka Tibrewal, we have seen the BJP holding many protests in West Bengal. They're asking for action. They're asking for justice. What are top demands that the BJP has right now? What do they want the Mamta government to do at this point of time?
I say forget the demands of the BJP. I say there is no politicization in these job seekers seeking their jobs. But forget any kind of politics behind this. What is the current scenario is that these people should be given jobs. Because this government, when they came to power, they said that every year there will be these exams and they will be given jobs. But after their coming, this has not happened. The exams have taken place only thrice, and that also none of them were recruited. So this government is a complete failure. That is what I need to say. Forget what the BJP is saying. It is what the people of Bengal are saying. That what has this government done in so many years? We have seen only scams after scams after scams.
Right.
And now, look at the veracity of the scam that all the ministers involved are in jail. The entire education department of the West Bengal government is in the jail. And how blatantly and shamelessly Mamata Banerjee faces people. And they say that they will bring out a new Trinamool. That is another shameless fellow, Abhishek Banerjee, who says this.
Right. Well, thank you, Priyanka Tibrewal, for joining us on the phone line. So these are the visuals we're getting for you right now, viewers.
Exactly. Right now, what we see on our screens for our viewers, live visuals from Kolkata streets near Exide Crossing, which is one of the most important locations here in the city. What we see, I wonder if still Priyanka Tibrewal is with us.
All right, Kishile, thank you so much for getting those details. We are giving our viewers all the details, and Kishile is helping us understand what's happening there in Kolkata. Complete mayhem amid protest in Kolkata, where several job aspirants are injured amid protest, and they have also been detained. Thank you, Kishile, for joining us on Republic TV.